Man, this fight right here. LDW MMA Universe. This is your boy, the Coach. Live on the Coach Show, the Coach Show Live. Guys, you know what? I did a prediction about this fight on a live stream. And I said exactly what happened in this fight. And it's kind of crazy, man, that I've been studying fights so much now throughout the week that my predictions and how these fights play out are starting to be almost like right on point. And guys, when I was studying this fight, I said there's one common denominator with Vivane Araujo. There's one. The gas tank. It's not even the fact that, she had a 5-inch, height disadvantage over Katlyn Chookagian. Nah. It wasn't the fact that, she didn't have the range that Katlyn Chookagian had. Because I said that Vivane Araujo is more athletically gifted than Katlyn Chookagian. But I said, Katlyn Chookagian, boy, that's a sneaky son of a gun. I mean, she's sneaky as hell. And if you mess around and you play the game with Katlyn will F around and like be up 2 rounds on you already. You got to be careful with Katlyn. You got to be real careful. See, she's beatable, but see, when you get her in that mode where she being real slick, and then she managed to grab you, Katlyn Chookagian can actually whoop your ass. But the thing of it is, man, good grief, man. Vivane Araujo started this fight out well, man. Round 1, Vivane Araujo, I mean, her timing was just impeccable. It was good. It was great timing. And so we get to this point, where she's really having success against Katlyn Chookagian. And I said, one thing that I said Vivane Araujo needs to avoid. She needs to avoid getting in a clinch, and she needs to avoid, being on the ground unless, she can actually hold that position, get on top, and actually do some work and not blow her load. I said it. I said this in a live stream. I said this girl blows her load in every single fight. And as soon as she do it, she done. And of course, she takes the fight to the ground. And I'm like, she was doing so well on her feet. And I'm like, she takes the fight to the ground. Okay, folks, what is she going to do? Okay, she did well on the ground. But see, Katlyn Chookagian, she's comfortable there. She's comfortable there. She's very comfortable there. So, in the end, Katlyn Chookagian didn't mind going there with her. And of course, Katlyn Chookagian already knew, well, you know what? I'm finna burn out. I'm finna make her stamina. I'm finna drain her stamina. And that's what Katlyn Chookagian did on the ground. So, and this, man. So for the first 2 rounds, I felt like Vivane Araujo still did enough work to win those rounds. But when she took the fight to the ground, it completely drained her. And so what Katlyn started doing, Katlyn Chookagian started to walk her down and body her up. And start, making her grind on that cage. See, Katlyn started doing that. And of course, Vivane Araujo, when she took a deep breath, I said, it's over. It's over, okay? She's not going to be able to deal with Katlyn Chookagian for the rest of the fight. And round 3, Katlyn Chookagian, to me, she dominated round 3. She dominated round 3. Guys, I don't care how athletic or how strong you are. If you can't breathe and you can't get oxygen into your bloodstream, you can't fight. You're not going to win the fight. Okay? Katlyn Chookagian, pretty much, she rope-a-doped Vivane Araujo. Rope-a-doped her. And that's a boxing term where you try to get somebody to just, like burn themselves out. Throw all the shots they can. But you got to have a chin to be rope-a-dope. And, I got to give Katlyn Chookagian, I got to give her some credit. I got to give her some credit. Like Katlyn Chookagian, man, she got a chin. Katlyn Chookagian can take an unusual amount of punishment before it's time to, put the lights out. She can. I mean, Katlyn, before she got stopped by Valentina, she took a lot of punishment before she got stopped. The only person who really got Katlyn out of there was Jessica Andrade. And Jessica Andrade, she hit Katlyn with a perfectly timed body shot. And I'm talking about Jessica Andrade could not have timed that body shot any better. And she got Katlyn Chookagian up out of there. Okay, Chookagian like, nope. I'm finna take a shit on myself if I don't stop this fight. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Vivane Araujo did a good job of trying to target the body. And, Katlyn didn't like them body shots, man. And Vivane Araujo hit Katlyn Chookagian in the body multiple times. But it's like she didn't have any leverage behind the shots. I would have loved to see Vivane Araujo try to throw some body kicks down there, man. While Katlyn was actually, while she was thinking about it, throw some push kicks to the body. I would have liked to see Vivane Araujo kind of mix it up. Instead of, being like a headhunter or just throwing hooks to the body. Sometimes you do have to mix the stuff up. You do. But Katlyn Chookagian did a good job, man. She did a good job of surviving the first 2 rounds. And then Katlyn Chookagian, she just put it on Vivane Araujo. She put it on her in round 3. And, you know, it's something with Araujo and her team. It's like they don't get it, you know. And she carries a lot of muscle mass. You can carry some muscle mass and still, you know, have your cardio, but you have to pace yourself. And I think Vivane Araujo just gets so overzealous, and you can't do that against veterans, strong veterans like Katlyn Chookagian, because they're gonna beat you. Okay, if you got a hole in your game, a big hole like that, somebody like Katlyn Chookagian, they're gonna expose it. They're going to expose it, and they're gonna beat you. Okay, it's pretty much a no-brainer. Okay, it's a no-brainer. You know, salute to Katlyn Chookagian. She came up in there, man. She did it. You know, Katlyn been having like an up and down like year, man. It's like she'll win a fight, then she'll get her ass whooped. She'll win a fight, then she'll get her ass whooped. It's like, you know, you don't know what version of Katlyn Chookagian that you're gonna have in there. But man, I tell you what, this version right here was a very intelligent, smart version. And I thought Katlyn Chookagian was pumping her jab. And the jab of Katlyn was very effective because, you know, she was literally blinding Araujo with that jab. And, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, man, you know what? This is good. My issue with Katlyn is this: she's so damn slow, man. She's just too slow. And it's like, by the time she, you know, initiates any contact, you know, like Vivane Araujo had already got off a couple of shots. Katlyn's slow. And, you know, the speed, man. The speed, and it's a foot movement. She's so damn slow. You know, and man, and Katlyn Chookagian could address the speed because, man, her stamina, cardio is amazing. She got amazing cardio, amazing stamina. But, you know, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, Katlyn Chookagian, she picked up the dub, and, you know, I'm not going to argue the victory. Vivane Araujo thought she won. I thought the fight was a lot closer than what the judges. I thought it was a split decision. But you know what? I give it to Katlyn because Katlyn, you know, she really was, you know, being very intelligent in there. She was very, very intelligent. And she figured out that Araujo wasn't going to be able to keep the pace up. So, great win by Katlyn Chookagian. It's your boy, Coach Sheldon Harris. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to D-Best Wins MMA platform on YouTube.